women mean when we say, please pay my bills or make my life easier. Because there's a lot of confusion with the Shira 7 sprinkle sprinkle movement, and a lot of men are very angry and upset. So when you emotionally manipulate us with words and we see your actions are quite different, we unfortunately have to be masters of seeing through manipulative games. So Shira 7 is asking women to please ask a man to show you through his actions, through making your life easier, through paying a bill, a tiny bill here, taking you on a nice date, investing in you, because he understands that life takes money.
Good morning, good evening. This is Sonny J. Follow Christy channel on TikTok, and let's go back to the basics. What Shira states is plain and simple: to find out the real man versus the cowardly man, the guy that just wants the good times and not paying the bill. That is very important for every woman in order to avoid baby dramas, dysfunction, chaos into her life. Right now, at the present time, women have achieved a lot. They have their own homes, they have their own careers. They have been raising their kids themselves. And men, on the other hand, they just go for the manosphere. They just complain and bitch. They just basically don't get a college education and make excuses such as, women have been doing everything. Why the hell should do the same thing? Dude, you have to excel, not to be stuck in a rut. And then think that women are your saviors in order to pay your $120 shoes or clothes or anything like that. We're not sugar mamas. And I agree with Christy saying that everything takes money. Life isn't about roses and rainbows and flowers and all that. There is a price to pay when you meet someone. There is none about having sex and leave. There's also a price to pay for doing that. There is a lot of things involving relationships. If a man doesn't want to commit, just leave it and move on. If a man doesn't help you financially, emotionally, mentally, the number one thing you have to do is just move on, live and move on. Because we are basically tired of meeting dusty, crusty men that actually doesn't do absolutely nothing but cause us pain, discomfort, poverty, and worse. Guys have to assume responsibility and accountability for every action they do. But sadly and unfortunately, they are getting the wrong advice from wrong people. And that's why guys are acting the way that they are acting because of that. That's why women have to be super alert if they're going for dating for a purpose in marrying that person. Because every single discomfort, every single sign of poverty, every single event that is negative in their lives, the best course of action would be leaving this person altogether and move on. This is why Shira 7 offered that good advice in order to just find out who is the real man, who will pay your bills if you're stranded, who will take care of your kids if you had any, who will make your home a little bit safer and a little bit peaceful into your life. Then a man that have, let me tell you this, that had job after job, He doesn't stay in one job for at least a month. That he's sitting around playing video games. That actually smoke weed or actually is using alcohol and have a lot of drama, like baby mamas and controlling moms too, because they are in that circle. That basically is not peaceful at all. It is a war, and that's why women deserves to be alone for a while. Women deserves to be on their own and just minding their business. Her opinion, Christian opinion, is so important. Share 7 opinions is super important as well. So when you go in on a date or when you meet a man, just say those questions. Are you going to pay me a bill? And you bring him your bill in paper. And when he said, "Oh, I'll be right back," he is not the one for you. Because when a man is super interested in you, he is not super interested because he just want to have sex with you. He wants to build a life with you. That's the best thing. That's the reality that women have to deal with. That is all.